August 21st, 2025, 7 p.m. We'll call this meeting of the Bristol Town Council to order. First item on the agenda, Pledge of Allegiance. Greg, will you lead us tonight, please?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
The roll call starts to my left, Doug Smith.
Here.
Dean Renfro.
Here.
Kathy Burke.
Here.
Greg Dolsky.
Here.
Jeff Beachy's here. Town Marshal Steve Pring.
Here.
Legal Counsel Al Coleman. Here. Clerk Treasurer Kathy Antonelli.
Here.
Town Manager Mike Yoder.
Here.
And Fire Chief Nick Case. Good evening, Nick. Okay, everybody a chance to review the agenda.
Yes.
Any additions, corrections, or changes?
Nope.
Okay, if not, the agenda will stand as published. Next item is the approval of the invoices. Everybody a chance to look at the bills?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, is there a motion to approve the invoices?
I'll make a motion to approve the invoices.
I'll second.
Okay, motion by Doug, second by Kathy, open for discussion. No further discussion, we'll take a vote. Doug Smith,
Yes.
Dean Renfro,
Yes.
Kathy Burke,
Yes.
Greg Dolsky.
Yes.
And Jeff Beechey, yes, motion carries. Next item, approval of the minutes, and we have minutes to approve the council meeting, a work session from June 19th, July 3rd, July 15th, July 17th, August 7th, and August 19th. Had a lot of reading. Everybody get a chance to review those?
Yes.
Yes.
Any questions on those?
Nope.
Now, is there a motion to approve those meetings, those meeting minutes?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, motion by Greg,
I'll second.
second by
Doug.
Kathy.
Doug.
Open for discussion. No further discussion, we'll take a vote. Doug Smith,
Yes.
Dean Renfro.
Yes.
Kathy Burke.
Yes.
Greg Dolsky.
Yes.
And Jeff Beach is yes, motion carries.
Doug, there are 3 for you to sign. Jeff, there are 3 for you to sign.
Okay. Okay, planning and development, nothing there. So we're gonna jump right into the reports and we'll go right to Mike. Let's go to Doug.
Yep.
Okay, we have a couple SRF pay apps this evening. The first one is pay app number 34. It's for a wastewater plant. The amount is to Crosby. Construction for $1,052,059. And there'll be also an additional payment to the retainage fund of $55,372.
Okay. Is there a motion to approve SRF pay app number 34 to Crosby for the amount of $1,052,059 and retainage of $55,372?
I'll make the motion.
Okay, motion by Greg,
I'll second.
second by Dean. Open for discussion.
What, Mike, what happens to the retainage after this is paid?
The retainage stays there until the project is done
Okay,
and everything's inspected and complete. Then the entire retainage amount is paid to Crosby.
oh,
We hold that as a retainer
like
in
if
case
if
something,
you
in
didn't
case,
do it right.
in case they didn't do something right. If they get to the end of the project and the inspections come back and they say, oh, this, and this need to be fixed.
I was hoping that it would stay here.
Well, it's, I can go to them, but it's gotta be
Okay,
proven to be correct first. Any further discussion?
Nope.
Okay, now take a vote. Doug Smith,
Yes.
Dean Renfro,
Yes.
Kathy Burke,
yes.
Greg Dolsky,
Yes.
and Jeff Beach is yes. Motion carries.
Jeff,
Okay, then next, the next 3 SRF disbursement forms. Disbursement. So let me ask you, we don't have to go through these individually. We can just view them as a group. So you have 3 SRF disbursements, number 31, 32, and 33. These are
Okay.
all for the water project. First one is to JPR for engineering. The second one is to Phoenix Fabricators and Directors. That's the water tower. And the other is Niblock excavation. They're doing water main and, they're doing water main work. So you can't just do it in one fell swoop motion, just approve SRF disbursement 31, 32, and 33.
Okay,
I'll make the motion, we approve SRF disbursement 31, 32, and 33.
okay, motion by Kathy. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Doug, open for discussion. No further discussion, we vote. Doug Smith,
Yes.
Dean Renfro,
Yes.
Kathy Burke,
Yes,
Rick Dolsky.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I forget if that was an attorney or a consultant that said they don't have to listen to you to talk so
Yeah.
long, right? You can just do it that way.
Jeff only.
That does not sound like me.
Yeah.
It must have been a consultant that was sitting there and said, Mike, why are you doing that? And I said, I don't know, I'm just hearing myself talk.
I'm just doing what they said.
Yep. Okay, a couple project updates this evening. First is the new Ponderosa alignment that we are looking at, and this will be our community crossing grant application for upcoming here in October. This is estimated to be a $1.2 million project. We'll be applying for $1 million from the grant. So we're taking, this will be the new part of our business route. We're realigning the south end of Ponderosa so we have a full, complete intersection with the proper turning radius for semi trucks. And you can see, yes. So that's the plan. We'll have to purchase a little bit of right of way from the storage trailer place. And we're shifting it that way because of the large number of utilities that are in that corner. Yeah, that south, well, it's actually northwest corner. So I wanted you to know that's the plan, and that's our community crossing grant. I'm applying this year. The competition is stiffer, and we only have one chance each year, and the maximum for us is $20 million. If we don't, this is scheduled for a 2027 spring or 2027 projects. So after we get done with most of this here. So this gives us a second chance. If we don't get it this time, we've got a second chance next year. Okay.
So if we win this request, is it still 27?
Yes.
Okay,
I just didn't think, well, we could do that to the town and the residents and the traffic. Imagine this all tore up at the same time. This is all tore
oh,
up.
yeah, no, thank
They
you.
might not be happy about that.
Be like putting 12 inches to your chin.
But you know,
They can have
we're
it
up
in
to
a
the
helicopter.
challenges. Yeah,
No, we're not up to that,
we're
Joe.
not up to that challenge. Okay.
We're not.
So if we get it in for 26, can we apply, I mean, this year?
Yes, we
can
can apply.
apply for the next year too?
Yeah.
Even if we get it?
Yes,
What do you
And
think?
Each
The other
year
nice-
we get awarded, or can get awarded, yes.
each year we can get awarded.
Okay,
But we can only win one time. You
No.
can't win twice on the same project.
oh, on the same project. Well, we'll have to come up with a new
Let's
project.
go with another project.
We can do that.
But now getting it in 26, right? This is the call number one, or is that all they got next year? Just the first call?
This one.
That's it.
Just one call.
Then you got until what of 27 to have it done?
I think we still have 2 years to get it
Is
done.
it 2 years now?
28.
Okay.
So we're running tight on the 2024-1. That's Elkhart
I was
Street.
gonna say, that one's gotta be getting close.
Yeah, if we get that done next spring, we're still in good shape.
Okay,
So everything's falling together pretty well. The other change was they're paying 80% instead of 75%. So it's another, so it'll be $1 million for them, 200,000 for us. Pretty nice investment.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, next projects. I think I've got some pictures here. That's our
Weed building.
That's the street department storage building, and that is almost complete. The new doors, overhead doors are going in tomorrow morning. And then our guys will be going inside and removing some structures there and then adding, we'll be buying some used metal shelving so we can store. When the Christmas decorations come out of the storage unit and go up, when they go down, they'll be going into this building. And I believe it's a gray door that Eric ordered for this. So
Nice.
that's all new steel with blue trim.
Nice.
Yeah, that turned out well. That was about 47,000 to reskin that and fix the bottom skirt board. Be a nice storage building for us.
Nice.
Okay, next picture. See what we've got.
You don't know?
I'm not sure. I uploaded it and I said, I'll look at it later.
That's pretty.
That's,
It is.
St. Joe
St. Joe
Street.
Street.
That's St. Joe Street and there's another picture. They've made excellent, that's, by the way, that's Tim there in the corner. That shows you that management does work here in town. And,
Sorry.
There-
Did
the next,
they take all the Powell South out?
not yet,
Not yet.
It will be.
I wanna go
Yeah.
down there to see.
yeah. So they've just made excellent progress, especially considering they have, as we were talking about before the meeting, that they've helped NIPSCO locate some gas lines they didn't know were there. And we've hit a sewer line or two that we didn't know was there.
Really?
And, but nonetheless, great progress. I think they're almost going to be done this week with the water main.
Really?
Nice. That's moving
Monday,
pretty fast.
Monday or Tuesday for sure. And then Reeve Riley will be back in and we'll start paving and get that opened up as soon as possible.
Who's doing the water main?
What's that? Neblock's doing the
Okay.
water main.
Okay. Yeah, I thought.
Brian.
So that was the part of that
Yeah.
swap that we did on the two
Yeah.
community crossing.
What'd they do with that regrind?
Well, actually, Freedom Powder Coating there, received a couple loads. I think the auto repair or the auto parts store at the
Yeah, Bailey's.
Bailey's might have gotten some too.
I saw
a
it.
pile
I saw a
there.
pile in there. There, like 4 piles there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we, we approved that. If those folks can use it, that's fine with us. We have adequate amount right now, and I think next year we'll have access to a lot more.
Okay.
All right, next picture, I think we're going to our other projects. No, we're not. Okay, so I'll just talk about it. Wastewater treatment plant, we just approved that $1 million payment. We learned today we're at 75 or 76% complete with that project. So December 30th, the wastewater plant part will be supposedly complete. And then they'll start demolition on the garage and the office buildings and the lab in preparation for reconstruction of that. Should be done by October of next year. So that project's coming along very well.
Good.
Yeah. The water tower, they will be pouring the dome. So there'll be a dome on top of the tower, and upon which the tank will sit. So they're pouring that tomorrow at 8 o'clock starting, if you want to drive by and take a look at cement being pumped. What is that, 60-some feet in the air?
Quite a ways.
Yeah.
So that project's coming along fine as well.
Good.
And you saw the video of the hydrant
Yeah.
difference, and so that project's complete.
Now, that was in Riverwatch, right?
Yeah.
Where they showed, that was impressive,
That was.
the difference.
That was not a fake video. That was
Yeah, that
actual.
Yeah, that was
That wasn't
unreal, a lot
AI.
of pressure.
It was not AI,
That'll
no.
help you guys a lot.
Okay, so I think that is all I have.
Okay,
for you.
cool. Thank you, Mike. Anybody have questions for Mike? Okay, Kathy, what do you have for us tonight?
An amended salary ordinance. We spoke to this at the work session on Tuesday. This contains changes to the 10-year incentive payout.
Okay.
Changing language from 2 years to 1 year, and then adding police department specialty pay for certifications.
Okay. That highlighted on this list?
It is more,
Okay, there we go. Okay. So the tip is after 1 year of service. Okay. And the specialties. Okay. Um,
so this would be a motion to waive the second reading and approve on first.
okay,
And then we do not have to have a public hearing, correct?
That's correct, yeah, but 2 procedural votes, that being the first, and then the vote to adopt.
Correct.
okay. So first step, is there a motion to pass on first and approve on second.
No,
Is that,
Waive the
Waive
second.
waive second,
And a
pass on first.
waive, pass on first. Got it backwards,
Good.
pass backwards.
Sounds like,
Yeah.
is it Laurel, no, Abbott
Abbott
Costello.
Costello, okay.
I make a motion that the amendment ordinance gets passed on first and waived second. I
Okay,
did that
motion,
backwards, but that's okay.
motion by Kathy. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Greg. Open for discussion. No further discussion on that one. Let's take a vote. Doug Smith,
Yes.
Dean Renfro,
Yes,
Kathy Burke,
Yes,
Greg Dolsky.
Yes.
And Jeff Beach is a yes.
So then
I make
the motion to adopt on first reading.
a motion, we adopt on first reading amendment order number 8.
Ordinance, amended salary ordinance.
Oh, ordinance. Oh, I thought, okay. Number 8/21/2025-17.
Okay. Motion by Kathy,
I'll second.
second by Doug. Open for discussion. No further discussion. Take a vote. Doug Smith,
Yes.
Dean Renfro,
yes,
Kathy Burke,
Yes,
Greg Dolsky.
Yes.
And Jeff Beach is yes. Motion carries.
That is all I have. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kathy. Anybody have anything for Kathy? No. Okay, if not, moving right along. Steve, what do you have for us tonight?
The monthly report. So real quickly, for July 2025, our activity, we had written 76 citations, 11 warnings, we took 591 calls. Impounded 15 vehicles, we drove 18,731 miles. We took 48 cases, some of those were warrants, 1 possession paraphernalia, 1 intimidation, 2 possession of marijuana, 4 OWIs, 4 resisting arrests, 1 child in need of services, 1 domestic battery, 7 drive while suspended. We worked 10 crashes, 5 of the cases were others, 1 harassment, 1 possession of controlled substance, 1 possession of methamphetamine, 1 violent property, and 1 cruelty to animal case. We worked 130 hours of overtime. For code enforcement, for the ordinance side, he had written 9 signs and devices violations, 15 illegal parking, 27 high grass, 2 nuisance issues, 2 animal citations, and 3 others. 55 were generated from our ordinance officers and 3 were called in by citizen complaints. That is the activity for July.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for Steve?
No.
That's, is Josh still in the academy?
Graduates tomorrow.
What's that?
He graduates tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
So
Okay,
We'll get our 11 back and after a couple of weeks, assimilating back to the real world, should be out and ready to go.
gets treated like a human being again.
Mhm.
Good, good.
I have
Well,
one
nice.
stupid question. What is CHINS?
Child needed services.
Okay.
I actually said that instead of saying chin, so.
Well, I looked at that and I thought that's what it was, but I'm going, yeah, okay. I couldn't,
It's just a single and a double chin.
one arrest for, yeah, 1 for CHINS.
One chin.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody have questions for Steve?
No.
Okay, if not, thank you for all that you do, and we pray that you and your staff stay safe out there. Okay, Nick, what do you have for us tonight?
Normal report here, 116 calls in July, 910 responses. Our new full-time staff is getting familiar with how we operate and do things. She's coming along really well. A couple part-time guys are doing the same thing. We were able to put 2 new volunteers on, they started their training. So we probably good 4 months for one and probably 6 to 8 months for the other one, before they're certified and able to do things. Started setting our fleet up for yearly preventive maintenance service. So you'll see trucks going back and forth up north there. So if you see somebody in Michigan, that's why you'll see we'll come up, that's where they're at, on Michigan is where we take our trucks, so. We wanna look forward to everybody coming to the Corn Dog Festival, that's there in a couple weeks, we're looking forward to that. Want to announce that for the third year in a row, we won the United Way First Responder Cardboard Boat Race. And this was the first year that we won the overall championship, so I'm pretty excited about that. 43 votes, so. Yeah, AJ.
Was it actually a boat or was it something
All
else?
over the station, you can see it, it's sitting out in the front.
Oh, I have to.
I have a boat. Yeah, that's it.
And if you want, I bet they'd put you in it and send you down the river.
No,
I bet,
Just to bring-
I bet he'd send me down.
just stand up in the river, it's not really deep.
Well, I mean,
pretty much.
I've seen things that people have constructed, like sideways outhouses and all these, anything that floats, that type of thing.
And where the river is deep, you can just walk across the top of the weeds.
Yeah. Other than that, that's our report. Thank you all.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations on your boat win again. Any questions for Chief Gantz? Okay, not, thank you for all you do, and we pray that you and your staff stay safe as well.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Okay, Miss Linda, what do you have for us tonight?
We started out our meeting, we had a couple fellas from Elkhart County. And, they spoke Spanish mostly, so thank heavens that Andrew was such a blessing. You could talk to him. But what they wanted to do is they wanted to have, a basketball tournament. They wanted to use our park for 8 weeks on a Sunday from like 9 in the morning to about 6 at night. And they would have this tournament that they were going to have. Well, at first it was 25 people. And then we heard 50. And by the end of the tournament, we were hearing 100. So we were very concerned about parking. You know, I mean, it's a very busy park anyway, very little parking. And since it's on a Sunday, the church would be using their own parking lot. And so we actually denied them from using it. They weren't from here and we just couldn't accommodate something like that. So,
It's a
you know,
big
we
crowd.
wanted to use it once, maybe, but tie it up for 8 weeks was kind of not so good. Besides, we'd like to get that basketball court redone. And John Young is supposed to be working, he's got us somewhere on his summer schedule,
More,
not anymore.
he retired. Yeah, so
Yeah.
we're looking for a new
So we are
contractor.
doing what?
We're looking for another contractor.
We're looking for a new John Young.
Yeah, we are.
I'm just glad I got my sidewalk done.
Okay, well, anyway, we're going to redo the basketball court with all new striping and all that. We're trying to think about having a symbol in the middle of it sometime. Good luck, Mike. Find
I
that.
want to paint the pirate in the middle of it, so we're just focusing on getting the repaved and the lines painted. We'll see about the pirate.
That's,
Arr.
well, just so we get the lines painted up.
Yeah,
Then my daughter shared a, statement on clarification of who owns the park property and who manages them, and he was, I don't know if he's presented that to the town council yet. I think he was working on that, so, he shared that with us.
Well, I'm sorry, what was that again?
Yeah, folks.
you saw it.
You guys have seen it, evidently.
It was the piece of paper that also had the recommendations from homecoming, but before that, just a
Oh,
general statement of policy.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that thing.
Just
Okay.
for
Oh,
clarification. Okay. Just a
I mean, I like that, but,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay, so then Mike also presented a diagram of, proposed parking, the west side of the pickleball court. Okay. The road goes down, you know, the vehicles, no should park on, but they do. But anyway, that whole area right there, we're gonna make into a parking area.
is it wide enough? Is it wide enough?
Mm.
Yes,
I thought it was only about 10, 12 feet wide.
Oh, you got lots of feet in there.
Oh, is it?
Lots of feet.
Okay.
Lots of feet.
so
What a lot of feet in
What
there.
is it with today?
that will help with our parking. So, he's getting quotes for it. We've already got that quote. I think they're close to $48,000.
49,000.
They blacktopping it or?
Yeah, so that'll blacktop the parking areas to the north of the museum, so we'll be able to stripe that and make better use of that parking area.
Nice.
And it'll extend down along the west side of the pickleball court. We'll pick up, man, what was the total number?
39,
39 parking spots?
yeah,
Oh, wow.
so that's great.
Altogether, yeah. If you,
Altogether.
yeah, altogether.
Not on that west
Not
side.
on that
you're
west
gonna get
side.
39. Okay.
So that'll improve parking and be a little more efficient use of the space. So they just have to ask for an additional appropriation. You'll see that next month.
Good luck.
All right, and Mike did meet with the director of the museum because we asked him to ask about if it would be possible for park visitors to use the restrooms, and they, a year ago, kind of talked to us at one of our meetings. And, they sounded like they might be, but they denied it, and they
Yeah, it's
pretty
not
much
practical.
not
No,
too
I was
practical
gonna say,
for us.
yeah.
Anyway, and then the boys, the fellas, power washed the splash pad. So getting that ready to close down sometime. No when, whenever this weather decides.
You do, so there's no date every year when it opens and when it closes?
Usually it's after Labor Day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
after
but-
Labor Day is when they start to think about it, but if it's still in the 80s and 90s, they leave them open
Okay,
until it starts to cool down, and you can see the cool down coming.
oh, yeah.
So, we're supposed to have an early snow anyway.
Acorns are falling already.
Okay, then, we reviewed the 2026 budget, and we agreed that it was what we wanted, but we did want to, boost up the events count, dollars from 1,000 to 3,000. And we use that for a lot of different things, like the car shows and the, tree lighting, Halloween party, and this kind of stuff. So, that should work. Our car show was the Bristol Library Car Show was last Saturday, and that was very nice. The Corn Dog Festival is September 6th from 10 to 7. They do need people to help tear down and build up, I guess. And workers is what we need. The Bristol Alumni Association is having their dinner August 23rd, 3:00. And the museum is having a cemetery walk August 28th at 6 p.m. That's the events.
Thank you, Linda.
Mhm.
Any questions for Linda? Okay,
Might mention, just for your long range thinking on the parking. In 2027, that's when NDOT will be in front of the museum, and we are widening that entrance to a full 2-car. So one's coming in, one going out. And then we're setting aside some money that the town will do this, that will repave, well, I think the town will. We'll repave that entire parking lot right there. We'll work with the county, but then that entire parking lot will be repaved and striped, and then it'll match up with the new parking at the north end. But that parking lot needs some attention, right?
That
now.
parking lot's owned by the county.
No, it isn't.
No, most of it's ours.
The park.
Yeah,
Oh, it's park department, parking lot, but not the building.
correct.
That's
There's a
county.
little bit of parking right along the old high school,
Yeah.
right? There's some parking there that's owned by the county, but town owns the rest.
Really?
about 25 out from the building.
About
Yeah.
25 feet.
There's the counties, the rest of it all the way to the west is ours. Where all the humps are is ours.
Yeah, Chris is right. So that's rough. It'll be rough for another year and then once we get the new entrance done, then we'll be responsible to pay there. It'll be quite nice when we're done.
Nice. Okay. All right, Alex, what do you have for us tonight?
Thank you, Jeff. Just a quick note, for council members as, the treasurer, the elected folks in the room. We may have mentioned this in passing back in July. There's a new statute that was adopted, effective July 1 that impacts local office holders. The long and short of it is, if you're an office holder that makes more than $5,000 annually in that elected position, campaign finance law now requires you to form a campaign committee, file a CFA 1 with the county clerk, and to report campaign finance expenses through the duration of your time on the council in an elected role. So to the extent you don't have a principal campaign committee, you should probably file one or should consult with the personal counsel on how to manage that aspect of it. But since it implicates your role on the town council, I want to make sure that you were apprised of that change in law.
None of us make sense.
So we don't make
We're good.
We're exempt.
We could fix that for all the elected positions, you know,
Oh.
down to $4,900.
$49.99.
We can,
So we'll be okay if Kathy gets short stick.
yeah.
Sure, that's the budget.
The town manager salary may get rough then too.
So that's the change in law. If you know anybody who's in that, falls into that bucket, maybe let them know. But there is, that it doesn't change the requirement that if you're an office holder holding an office that makes less than $5,000 and you either receive or spend more than $500 in the course of a campaign, you still have that obligation to form a campaign committee to track your finances, but that's, again, that doesn't necessarily implicate your role with, town councils. Happy to try and answer any questions you may have. You can always meet by the water cooler.
Since 1999, I haven't hit either one of those criterias. But Jeff's gonna make a big donation.
Good, gotcha. Double what you got last time.
Do the 501 and trigger the
It's
report.
gonna be a Zippo instead of just a Zippo.
That's all I have for you.
Okay, thank you, Alex. Anybody have questions for Alex? Okay, not moving right along. Next item is privilege of the floor, otherwise known as public comment. Anybody in the room like to make public comment this evening? If so, please step up to the microphone. Okay, no takers, we will move on. I think this is a short meeting. Town council discussion items. Doug, anything tonight?
Nope.
Dean?
Nope.
Kathy?
No,
Greg?
One thing,
Hey,
I know the weather's been terrible, but can we make the corner lot kind of a priority? Keep seeing tall weeds, like it
Yeah.
just seems like they pop up real quick,
yeah.
and we keep ticketing houses for weeds less than the town property
We
has.
should have Randy ticket Eric.
yeah,
I mean, something, because I
Sticker
mean,
on the
like,
building Down there.
throughout River Lodge, I mean, you see some buckhorn, you'll see a tick, like,
Yeah.
which, I mean, and Randy's doing his job. I appreciate it, but
Right.
then the town's properties look like that. It's like, how do we?
I
Yeah.
agree, I agree. We've
Okay.
seen it before.
Yeah, we've talked about it. Memorial Day was a bad one. Cause that lot looked terrible.
Yeah. I'll get him to make that a priority.
I mean, I
think
know
they
he's
just-
busy, I'm sure, but it's
Well,
just,
yeah.
it's
And I think
center of
it's-
town.
It's just mowing in general.
Yeah,
It's not just the quarter lot, it's pretty
Yeah.
much everything.
Yeah, and they've lucked out a little bit this year because of dry spells. That's helped.
Yeah.
Heck.
just town property general, in
Yeah.
general.
Okay.
Yep.
Will do.
Thank you, Greg. Anything else?
That's it.
Okay, I don't have anything. So next meetings. Nothing listed, so,
We're not gonna have any more meetings.
yeah.
Okay, it was a busy couple days for the agenda. I didn't get everything in.
Pull up my
Is
calendar.
there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.